And so this creature feature slash presidential video begins. Hello and happy Saturday, Washington, D.C. Lincoln Memorial straight away. Watergate Hotel. And welcome to this abandoned gas station here in Washington, D.C., the Georgetown neighborhood, very historic. We come here, we begin here because this gas station was seen in a movie back in 1973. Have you guessed it yet? It was just briefly seen in the movie. We're talking about The Exorcist. Arlington, across the Potomac. Traffic is really bad here, isn't it? Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J. This is my fiance, Chris the girl, Miss Queen Halloween. What are we doing here in Washington, D.C.? Well, this is the first video of a 2-day road trip already. It's gonna go well beyond 2 days. Chris and I both have vacation this week. We took off. We have a lot of things that are going down up in the northeast portion of the United States. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot of spooky stuff coming your way, a lot of haunted stuff, roadside stuff. We're kind of going off the cuff, but we do have plans. We are both on vacation and we begin in our nation's capital with you guys, firing up the camera off the road here. During our route today, we're actually heading up to Maryland. We got a hotel tonight. Last night we stayed in the North Carolina, South Carolina area. We are gonna check out the Exorcist filming locations. We've never seen this before. Just the iconic ones, the steps and the house. It's like right up the hill behind us, right over here. We're gonna show you that. We've always wanted to see that. One of the scariest movies of all time. It's actually hard for me to watch. I was watching some of the scenes on the way up here and man, it's so freaking scary.
Rough. Yeah, it's a rough one.
The end scene right over here, one of the scariest of the whole movie. There's people stopping over there like in old filming location fashion, checking out this iconic spot. The main reason why I wanted to stop in Washington, D.C. today is because of the fake Hall of Presidents. We're talking about the presidents of cinema from movies, some of your favorite movies. So we're gonna go to the Alamo Drafthouse. That is where this fake president's Hall of Fame, is what I'm calling it, is located. If you don't know what the Alamo Drafthouse is, well, you can kind of get the gist of it, but we're gonna go check that out. Also, yeah, we're beginning this road trip. Got a lot of stuff planned. We've got a lot of miles behind us. Tomorrow, all throughout this journey, both of us, left and right here, crossing off bucket list of Halloween kind, of spookiness kind, of haunted kind, and just inviting you to come check out all of our videos. Chris the girls, make sure you check out her channel if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, I'm sure you're welcome. I'm sure you already are. I will post a link to that channel in the description below, actually in the comment, because we're both going to be making very different videos. A couple maybe the same, but kind of different, always different takes on it. But yeah, so I had a lot to say up here up front. We've traveled over 1,000 miles already between here and Florida.
Long time.
And we're ready to get our legs stretched out here and check out the Exorcist stairs.
Yep.
We actually got to climb up them.
I'm gonna start spinning my head, get my neck ready, get the puke forming.
Just a typical Saturday.
Yep.
Let's do it, much ahead. And just to show you further what's going on here, this abandoned gas station, check this out. Just sitting here, you can actually see the gas pumps, the former gas pumps that used to sit here in The Exorcist. If you want to follow along at home, if you go to your map and go to Washington, D.C., specifically here in Georgetown at the corner of Canal and Whitehurst, it says the Exorcist stairs right on the map, and they are right up here. And check it out, a lot of folks checking them out. In between this rock and this building, the end scene, the famous scene, the iconic scary scene at the end where Father Karras falls down and to his bloody death right there, as we knew in the first film. And we think we noticed like a plaque up over here. People are taking pictures of it. It might actually talk about The Exorcist. Holy crap, this is it right here. I've got a couple screenshots with me. I'll of course show you the then and now, match them up a little bit. Dude, I can't believe this is happening. It is beautiful, isn't it? So if you've seen the movie, you know that the house was right up here on the hill. We're gonna climb up there and check out the house and get you the iconic Exorcist shot. Right here on the building next to the steps, these iconic steps were featured in William Friedkin's 1973 Warner Brothers classic motion picture based on the novel and screenplay by William Peter Blatty, The Exorcist. In the film's climatic ending, Father Karras actor Jason Miller, which is Jason Patrick's dad by the way, plummets the 75 steps to his death, commemorated on this day, October 30th, 2015. Now, I will recreate Father Karras's tumble down the steps.
No, not really. Take a screenshot, it'll last longer.
How many people have peed on that floor?
Oh gosh.
So it says there's 75 steps all the way to the top. And about right up there is where he fell from the house, the fictional part of the house that was built. We'll get into that once we go up to the house, but he falls all the way down these steps. We'll get angles coming up and down them, but right here is where the guy comes down and holds his hand at the end, his bloody hand, and there's guys standing over here all the way around that shot, that iconic shot here. The guy places his hand on the rail. See if I can recreate that for you. The rail's all the same. Put some screenshots into play. You got the guys running over from the gas station. Very violent scene. Such a crazy movie. This is so cool to be here. I've always wanted to come here. The freaking Exorcist stairs. Amazing. How's it feel?
It is really cool. I mean, just the, you know, a lot of the cover art, like the cover for a lot of the books and the movie poster and stuff was like these steps, wasn't it?
They showed a lot of the steps, the iconic light post shot when Father Karras gets out of the cab. That's up the steps, but they showed this. Yeah, it's just goosebumps.
Yeah, really cool.
So we're gonna go up the steps. We're gonna get a couple more shots. I'm gonna put some shots into frame from different angles. The McNeil house is up the steps to the right, just like it appears in the movie, although they built a fake part of the house, so it seemed like the window is right off the steps. All right, we just drove 1,000 miles. Well, now it's time to climb 75 steps.
Okay.
That's a good trade-off, right?
Flip-flops on, so if I fall, just make sure you catch it on
I'll catch you. It's a nice little breeze in here. I like it. Kind of reminds me of the Joker steps, which I was on last year in the Bronx. They look very similar. So I've got this picture right here. This is the shot looking down the steps at Father Karras. You see that grate right there? That rectangle? That is still there today. Right there where those people are. We're gonna go up and get that exact shot. Hello. Got it. So the window of the McNeil house would have been like right up here. Now that was a fake portion of that house built just for the movie. There's no actual window up here. Look at this ledge right here. You see this ledge? I'm gonna point to this today to put everything else into perspective. That ledge right there, different color, is right here. So if I were to zoom in a little bit, you could get the same shot. There's some people coming, hold on. All right, steps are clear now. So I'm recreating the shot the best I can. If you look way down there in the sunlight, you can make out that grate. Father Karras just before the grate a little bit. They may have moved him up just to get this shot. But there you go, then and now. I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Hold on. There you go. Check that out. Wow. So that was 51 years ago, 1973 they were filming out here. Probably filming in 72, so a little further back than that. All right, so that is the McNeil house over there. The real McNeil house. We'll check that out in a second. I just wanted to show you, for perspective purposes, the fictional wing built right here, the fictional window right up next to the steps. This is the top of the steps right over here. People are coming up of it. And we're coming up here to the corner. This looks like Prospect Street and 36th Street. And this is the corner where Reagan's house is. Actually, to show you what's behind the filming location. You got something there? Hollywood on the Potomac. Oh, this talks about the movie.
Yeah.
And other movies. Oh, this is this will come into play for the President's Hall of Fame, or Hall of Fame of fake presidents. It talks about the Exorcist. It talks about all the president's men. I thought I saw, where did it say? The Minority Report, Deep Impact, Whitehurst Freeway,
True Lies.
No Way Out, True Lies, that's one of my favorite. St. Elmo's Fire, also filmed in Georgetown. The Man with One Red Shoe, that's Carrie Fisher and Tom Hanks. That's a great movie. Also The West Wing. All right, so this is 36th and Prospect. That building says 1789 on it. Georgetown. So over here, oh my gosh, this is it. Check this out. It's freaking Reagan's house. I love how the sign over there says keep out. The stone fence. So this is a little different. The fake portion of the house was over here. The stairs right there, that's where we just walked up. This is the iconic shot when Father Karras gets out of the cab, which pulls like right in here, and he gets out. And that silhouette of him there with a light pole, no longer there. That's freaking it. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It is creepy.
Transformers being
There are some Transformers down there. We'll have to check that out. And right there, a lot of things have changed. The pole's gone, the fence is different. The house to the right, the shutter's now black, in the movie white. The silhouette, him holding the briefcase, his hat. The lamppost, very iconic. On the freaking cover of the movie posters, The Exorcist.
I did read the book. Scariest book I've ever read. And the author of that book, William Peter Blatty, or Blady, I don't know how to pronounce it, which the sign talked about that we just showed. He was a graduate of the Georgetown University.
Old GW.
Literally right there.
Oh, that's right.
That campus.
That's cool.
Right there.
That's it, right there?
Yeah.
Oh, like right across the street.
Literally right next door to where they freaking filmed it.
Look at that. The writer used that in his mind, and that doesn't normally happen. Like the book is never like with the movie. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting a little closer now. We gotta be careful because the sign right there does say keep out. This is the front door. Wow. This is so cool. Reagan's house. Yeah, and it looks just like in the movie there's more of the house over here, but that was all fake. The interior is filmed on a set.
I think we're good.
Hey, two
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
Oh,
Rate this person 1 through 10. Honest reaction.
I'm just gonna rate you.
All right, go for it.
You're awesome.
Hey, likewise.
See you later.
See ya.
And we're gonna go past Reagan's house and check out what's going on over here. We got a transformer up there, and then we got two over here. I see Bumblebee. Freaking awesome. Made with car parts. I see all kinds of cool stuff in there. Hello, Bumblebee. And then you got this guy over here. That's freaking awesome. Look at the detail. That took a lot of time. And this is the angle you don't see. Check this out. This is Reagan's house, the McNeil house too. Just on the other side as we're walking back towards the steps. And so this is actually Georgetown University, as Chris was telling us. Here's the campus security right here. There's that plaque. Here's the steps. It's a really cool stop. I always wanted to come here. Maybe one day I'll check out all of the Exorcist filming locations. I've yet to be here. This is my first time just passing through. We only had a little bit of time for Washington, D.C. today, and I thought this would be perfect. Right off the side of the road.
Right there went to that school, and the directors and people who created the movie were like, let's just use the house literally right next door from where they are. That's awesome.
All right, this is your chance, Chris.
Push me?
No, push me.
Push
no,
me?
I was gonna push you.
So this is a car barn. It's called the car barn. And the plaque that we just looked at said that this always held like horse-drawn carriages and buggies, and then eventually trolleys and like all of that stuff.
That's really cool.
It's always been a car barn.
That's part of Georgetown University. Look at there.
Yeah.
It says GT on the corner. Look at this. Georgetown Company, GT Company. And we've done the Exorcist filming locations, the steps, and the house. Now it's time to go to the Alamo Drafthouse, which is located just north of Washington, D.C., kind of northeast. We're just cutting through Washington, D.C. on this fine afternoon. Beautiful weather up here. 92 degrees, but the humidity, we left that back in Florida. It's a really cool neighborhood just east of George Washington. Look at that guy. I saw The Exorcist, and this is what happened. What is that called? Okie Bowl?
Yeah, ramen.
I'm gonna get some food at some point. What is that? That's a cool building. Yeah. And just like that, we're in an elevator.
Going down.
Welcome to the Alamo Drafthouse. I think this is it. This is the building. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. There's the sign, the marquee. 632 Rhode Island Avenue, the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. I've heard about Alamo Drafthouse for several years now. I've always wanted to go to one. We don't have enough time to watch a movie today. This is a Cinebistro. Sit down, watch a movie, order off the menu. We got food, we got drink. We'll show you all that. But this is where they have the fake President's Hall of Fame, or the fake Hall of Presidents, inside the lobby. So we wanted to come see this. Also, this is like a hopping spot out here. All kinds of eateries and things to do. Check this place out. It's called the Metro Bar. I don't know if you can see it from here. This is right across from Alamo, but it's a subway car. We'll show you a different angle. This place is bumping out here. A lot of people are eating inside a subway car over there. So there's a bar, and also it's just a restaurant inside the old train car there. Good vibe over here. They're blaring Ice Cube in the background. Are you guys ready for the fake Hall of Presidents? Are we ready, babe?
I'm ready. I'm excited for this.
All right, we're gonna go right inside the door. Looks like it's happy hour Monday through Friday. The High Bender. $5 glass select wines, $4 craft beers, and $6 appetizers. All right, we come inside the lobby. It's right here. Are you guys ready for this? I'm gonna turn the camera around. Check this out. And welcome to the fake Hall of Presidents of the Alamo Drafthouse. Right here to the left of the front counter. This is where you check in for your movie experience. Also, there's like a bar off to the side. This is freaking amazing. Presidents of Cinema. Let's check it out. And for a second we were like, what was Jack Nicholson president in? And then it came to Mars Attacks. Maybe one of the best actors all the way around, but maybe one of the best on-screen president portrayals. And Morgan Freeman. Now I can't remember his name as president, but he was the president in Deep Impact. A disastrous movie that came out about the same time as Armageddon. I remember those two movies were kind of the same, but different. And we've got Michael Douglas from Wall Street. No, I'm just kidding. The American president. What was his name of the American president? I can't remember. President... They don't have plaques here, so you kind of have to do your own research. Okay, I looked it up. President Andrew Shepard. President Shepard. All President's Men. That movie released in 1995. Now, do you know this one? I want to say she was president. I saw the movie. It was some sort of a disaster movie, I think.
They usually are, aren't they?
Yes, a disaster. And one of my favorites, Harrison Ford in Air Force One. I think he has the largest portrait. Harrison Ford in anything, absolutely the best. And at first glance, I thought this was supposed to be Thomas Jane, but I don't know if Thomas Jane ever played the president in a movie. We're gonna get to the statue in a minute because this is awesome. We also have Chris Rock over here. Chris Rock from Head of State. That was a hilarious movie. Like Chris Rock, really funny guy. And I believe, I can't.
Jackson Evans and
You got it right there?
Yeah, it's the exact
Contender.
same picture too.
So I never saw that. Jackson Evans.
So Terry Allen Cruz as Dwayne. Hold on.
Oh, is this from Idiocracy?
Yeah, Idiocracy. It looks like, right?
Yeah, 2006, classic Idiocracy. Okay, it's been a while since I'd seen that. And this is Peter Sellers from Dr. Strangelove, 1964. President from Dr. Strangelove. That was Stanley Kubrick, one of his first movies. Now it looks like Thomas Jane, maybe Kevin Kline, maybe Dave. I really don't know what this is from. We're trying to research it. So we need your help here. Comment below the names of these presidents. This one, that one, and this one over here we were unable to identify. I was looking up all the presidents. I forgot about a lot of iconic roles. Robin Williams, and Man of the Year is one of them. So I went to imdb.com. Harrison Ford, Bill Pullman, Michael Douglas, Morgan Freeman, Ronnie Cox, Kevin Kline, which was Dave. I thought we'd see Dave here. Stanley Anderson, Robert Colt, Gene Hackman, James Garner, Danny Glover, Bruce Greenwood, E.G. Marshall, Donald Moffat, Kelsey Grammer, Alan Alda, Dan Aykroyd, Jack Lemmon, Jack Nicholson, Leslie Nielsen, Chris Rock. The list just keeps going on. Even George Clooney, Michael Keaton, and Dennis Quaid, and James Caan once played president. President of the United States of Alamo. We got Bill Pullman from Independence Day. This is one of the greatest moments from Independence Day, the speech at the end. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today we celebrate our, are you ready? Independence Day. So this is directly in front of the kiosk over here where you pay to go into the movies. Show you a little bit more around, but this is just right when you walk into the door to the left. Can't miss it. Pretty neat. There's nothing like this anywhere. Fake Hall of Presidents, of course, Alamo Drafthouse. All of these Alamo Drafthouses have their unique kind of themings. This one being in Washington, D.C. You gotta go with the fake Hall of Presidents.
When a woman becomes president of the U.S., what happens to her poor husband when he becomes the first lady? Hilarity ensued. Anyway, I've noticed that the posters in here are all like presidential and
we've got DC Cab over here. So all the movie posters throughout here are from Washington. We got DC Cab, Werewolf of Washington. Over here we got First Family. And Bob Newhart, rest in peace. The First Family. Was watching the Bob Newhart special the other night. He just sadly passed away. Big fan of Bob Newhart. The world will never be the same. Such a sweetheart. And hilarious. I didn't realize he played the president. Check this out at the top of the escalator. Whoa! The Big Show. That's cool. That's a cool entrance. We got a lot of space things going on. Look at this, Independence Day. That's neato. Greetings from Alamo Drafthouse. This is really cool. This movie just let out here. You got the Capitol, you got like the laser strike. The actual spaceship is hitting the Washington Monument, and there's noise coming from the spaceship up there if you listen closely. Sound effects. The Big Show. I think this was Wolverine and Deadpool. I was asking, or I should ask, I'm like, hey, what'd you think about the movie? There you go, there's the effect right there. You've got aliens coming from outer space shooting laser beams, and then over here, check this out, you got a Japanese Zero from World War II. Looks like they're going after the space aliens. Alamo Drafthouse. We'll have to come back and actually watch a movie sometime, whether it's this one or another one. Oh no, watch out. We're just gonna roam around the lobby, check it out. We asked for permission to do so. They also show classics, not just new ones. They got Teen Witch coming up, Gremlins, Jaws, Born on the 4th of July, Top Secret. Yeah, this hallway full of giant vintage movie posters. Strange, exciting. A boy makes friends with a giant shark. Tico and the Shark. Oh, that sounds fun. Brainstorm, the most fiendish idea ever conceived by the human brain. Who's seen that? Does the best man always get the White House? Henry Fonda, Cliff Robertson. The best man, yeah. The Colored Purple, Hollywood Shuffle, Harlem Nights, Sonny and Cher, and Good Times. You ever seen that poster before? Mm-hmm. That's really cool. Columbia Pictures. Never seen that. Beetlejuice coming out September 6th. Can't wait to watch that. Yeah, very soon. And across from Deadpool and Wolverine in Theater 3, check this out. You've got Shaft. Les Nuits, whoosh, it's in another language. I butchered that. So over to the left of the Hall of Presidents, in there they have a walk-up lounge. It looks like they're open Monday through Friday, 4 to close, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to close, and they have happy hour. And this is really nice, look at this. So you can actually come in here. I think maybe you can order food here, let's see. Yeah, I think so. And you can actually order food here, so you don't actually have to see a movie themed after 1984 right now. Don't Fall Asleep cocktail at Nightmare on Elm Street, Mass Keller salad, pyrokinetic popcorn, Footloose and Fancy Free mocktail, a Luck Dragon pizza, and here's the general admission ticket price just to see the movie. So all the food is additional. These are the ticket prices. Looks like matinee, you can come here for 14 bucks. And then the big shows, the premiere shows, looks like they range from 18 to 20 bucks. So it's 7 o'clock here in Washington, D.C. We've been driving since 8 o'clock this morning. Quick stop here, a couple things to do, the Exorcist and Alamo Drafthouse. Now we're gonna go through Baltimore towards Delaware. We got a hotel off the side of the road tonight off of 95. We are now in Maryland. First time Chris and I have been to Maryland together. I think this is our 17th state together as a couple.
Idea, but it's a lot.
And technically this is my first time in Maryland. I've only like passed through. I've never really stopped. Check this out. I know these from Pittsburgh. Primanti Brothers. We're gonna get some food. Maybe I'll get a Pittsburgher. The last time I had Primanti Brothers was in Pittsburgh. I was at the Monroeville Mall creating the Dawn of the Dead video. There was a Primanti Brothers next to my hotel across the street from the Monroeville Mall in Pittsburgh. This is awesome. I love their food. And Chris used to live next to one in Hershey, Pennsylvania when I met you.
I've ordered it a few times on DoorDash, so I'm familiar.
All right, we're hungry. Primanti Brothers. In 1933, Joe Primanti opened our doors to dock crews and truck drivers who worked the produce warehouses of Pittsburgh's Strip District. A little luck and a little genius led Joe to top his sandwiches with fried potatoes and a handful of slaw. Now more than 90 years later, Joe's vision continues to grow with millions of Primanti sandwiches sold at locations far and wide. There's Joe right there in the picture. I like that this one's themed to the local teams here. Ravens, Orioles. Also, I see some Baltimore Colts stuff up here, Johnny Unitas. And because we're in Baltimore, check this out. Baltimore Colts, Ravens, all the Baltimore teams represented, the legends. See Brooke Robinson there, JJ Hardy. We've got Michael Phelps. So I'm used to going into Primanti's of Pittsburgh and seeing legendary Pittsburgh athletes. I'm gonna go with the #2 bestseller, the Pittsburgher. I'm gonna get the Big Bro Pittsburgher. Speaking of Michael Phelps, check this out. The Olympics. We've got US versus Greece right now in swimming. And look at this. This thing is gigantic. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I forgot how big that was. Like, I was just like, give me the big one. And then, what'd you get over here?
I got basically the grilled cheese. It's just a cheese one.
Loaded with
coleslaw,
fries?
Yeah, the fries.
The bread's amazing here. Also, I got some pickles and some coleslaw. And here's half of my sandwich, 2 patties. I should have went with a smaller one. I didn't realize how big this was. I forgot. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. It's gone. Good stuff.
And I almost missed Edgar Allan Poe, also from Baltimore. Had a house here and his grave's here. And he's right next to Johnny Unitas.
Hello, Baltimore. Easy Pass. It's easy because we have Easy Pass in Florida. Paying the tolls. We're gonna go through a tunnel.
The Baltimore Harbor Tunnel.
Baltimore Harbor Tunnel.
Underneath the water, that's scary.
Yeah, just like the Holland Tunnel. New York. Went through that a couple times. Underneath the Hudson River. Oh man. Pretty neato, huh?
I don't like it.
It smells, doesn't it?
It does smell, yeah. Gasoline.
Don't hold your breath. Oh, we're gonna film the whole thing. This thing's pretty long. We're underneath the water. Here you are on the GPS. Dude, we got a ways to go. No, we're almost there.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, the Lincoln Tunnel might be just as longer underneath the Hudson. We're at a minute. I started right before we went in. We are 42 minutes from our hotel and only 5 minutes from the end of this tunnel. No. First time in Baltimore. It's still going. Almost there. Could have put the GoPro on the hood.
Would it be tunnel vision if you did?
Yeah, tunnel vision. I like it. Long tunnel. Someone's out there. Don't fall asleep on me. Wake up. We're almost out. Give the video a thumbs up. Almost there. Someone was like trying to hold their breath. We're out.
We go.
Daylight, that counts. Back in. Hello. We made it. We made it. And we've made it to downtown Baltimore. Not. It's just a portrait. Or a picture. So I honestly thought I ended my video, but we got all the way up to the hotel room. Chris is like, oh yeah, you gotta end your video. And here we are, ending the video. Because I forgot. And part of that reason, I think it's because we just had an awesome day.
Yeah.
Travel, Exorcist filming locations, gonna be hard to sleep tonight. And we got to see the fake presidents, or the fake Hall of Presidents, and got some good food. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow, much ahead. We got more travel and more stuff coming. Tomorrow I'm super excited about where we're going. So freaking stoked. I'm crossing something off my bucket list. I've always wanted to go here. You've always wanted to go here. Much ahead, that's all I'm saying. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, really appreciate that. Also, if it was your first time, subscribe below. Make sure you check out Chris's channel. Again, that link is below as well. You're making a video tomorrow.
Be making videos in the future, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, a couple. We're trying not to give a lot away. We're so excited. We like surprises ourselves, so we like to surprise you guys. So, big trip coming and going. Here we go. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, no matter who you are, what you're going through. Just know that there's always much ahead here in Maryland and beyond. See you guys. Bye-bye. Tired?
Yeah.
We did 1,000 miles today. Wow.